Now to an I-Team update. A member of the Air Force based at Elmendorf is in the fight of his life, desperately trying to save his children from abuse. Problem is, he's here in Alaska and his kids are in Florida. Well, since the I-Team first broke this story, the CBS station in Tampa has now joined in the investigation. CBS 11's Matt Norton joins us live in the studio with an update tonight. Matt.
Reagan, after our first story aired, tens of thousands of people all over the country watched it online, and many left messages saying they were just outraged at the way the courts are treating a member of the military and his kids. You see, this Air Force staff sergeant and his lives here in Alaska, and he is convinced his kids are being physically and sexually abused. But they live with their mom in Florida. At home on Elmendorf Air Force Base, this staff sergeant and his family seem perfectly happy. But their lives haven't really been the same since Justin's two kids from a previous marriage came to visit over the summer. His 5-year-old daughter and 6-year-old son told him they had a secret. He suspected abuse. So did child abuse experts at Alaska Cares after they did a vaginal exam on his daughter.
And she started talking really dirty on the table. Oh, I love that. Keep doing that. That feels good. Things like that. And it was concerning to everybody there.
Justin got a lawyer and went downtown to the courthouse, urging a judge to give him custody of the kids. The judge here said he needed to bring in a Florida judge who was handling the custody fight from Tampa. The I-Team obtained this recording of what happened. Listen to how the Florida judge blows up at Justin's attorney for suggesting child abuse investigators down there weren't doing their job.
And I believe that, frankly, Mr. Hayes, that you've tried to do an end run around Florida courts by what you're doing. No, this issue, I'm not asking you to respond, sir. And these issues need to be dealt with in Florida.
That's the kind of attitude Justin says he's been dealing with all along in Florida. Here, though, people like therapist Al Levy are trying to help. Levy contacted Florida authorities on his own time, trying to convince them that children were being abused. And over at Elmendorf Family Advocacy, Chris Marsh was convinced Justin's kids had a lot they felt they couldn't say.
It was clear to most of us that the children had probably been coached not to say things. Their answers were pretty typical of that kind of thing.
When the CBS affiliate in Tampa joined our investigation, they got in contact with the children's mother. She claims Justin is trying to ruin her family, but she never said so on camera, canceling 2 interviews. One person who did speak was a representative from Florida's Department of Children and Families. He claims Florida investigators have a better overall understanding of the case and that the kids are in no danger.
The group in Alaska is not or has not been privy to all the information. I don't know if that's because they haven't asked us for it or if they've relied on the word of just one parent.
But the I-Team hasn't relied on the word of just one parent. We've confirmed through independent, objective child abuse experts that there's clear evidence Justin's kids are in danger. We've also obtained this report therapist Al Levy wrote to the Florida Department of Children and Families back in July. In it, Levy quotes from both children who make specific allegations about someone physically abusing them and their mother. Yet, according to Justin, they're still living in the same house. Justin got to talk with his kids in Florida on Christmas for about 5 minutes. He says they get to chat every couple of weeks, but they're really reserved right now, and they won't talk about what's happening inside their house. Reagan?
A very disturbing story. Thank you so much, Matt.